Hey, before the video starts, just wanted to tell y'all, like and subscribe, man. Y'all have a good day. Peace. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Ja. Hope y'all are doing well, man. I already recorded this video, but I wanted to make it a little bit more concise and, more straight to the point. So the title of the video is called Love Thyself. And I was just reading The Will to Change, Men, Masculinity, and Love by Bell Hooks. So it's kind of shaping the way I'm thinking about things right now. And when I was reading the chapter, there was some friction at first. I was like, I don't want to read this shit. And the reason I'll tell y'all the name of the chapter. The name of the chapter is Feminist Manhood, right? And a lot of men, a lot of people that's not educated about what feminism is at its core, at its roots, at its essence. A lot of us have like a thing where we believe that it's an anti-male movement, but in reality, it's just women or feminine, identifying people wanting to be treated equally to males, because as we know, this world is very patriarchal. And if you're not familiar with the word, what patriarchal means, it just simply means that men have the roles as dominators, and as dominators, men assert control and dominance through a lot of times different modes of violence, whether that's physical, emotional, or mental violence to maintain that power. And so if anything that is outside of that gets deemed as weird or abnormal, and things that's deemed as weird and abnormal get judged, scrutinized, the list goes on, right? So as I was trying to get through, I was reading the chapter, I'm like, oh shit, I don't feel like doing this, right? So I'm right now, I'm at the track. And when I'm at, my bad, I'll give y'all a better view. So when I'm at the track, I like to read, whether that's an audio book, whether that's a physical copy of a book, and I like to get my 10,000 steps in, right? So not only am I growing my mental, I'm growing my physical body as well. So I was reading this shit, I'm like, bro, I don't feel like fucking reading this right now. I don't know why, but I pushed through. I'm like, man, just keep reading, and this was something this chapter, it's about feminist manhood, really. Like, for some reason, there's this weird, I don't even know the word. It's like, the word, I feel very free. Like, there's a weight that was uplifted off my shoulder. Like, someone picked up a weight off my chest. I mean, I feel very liberated and very free. And that freedom, I think, is coming from the sense that I'm starting to love myself. Like actually love myself. And to love yourself, to get right into it, because it's already about 3 minutes into the video. I know some people got short attention spans. Shit, I got a short attention span. But it's like understanding that when you wake up, you look in the mirror, that you're valuable and you're worthy, no matter how much money you got in your bank account, where you work at, what shoes you got on, whether you got 1 million followers on Instagram, whether you got whatever the case may be, whatever we deem as valuable, whether you're the prettiest, the ugly, it don't matter. You're naturally valuable and worthy of love, of joy, of compassion. You're just worthy and valuable, right? Regardless. And that's what self-love is, where you can see yourself in whatever shape or form and truly love yourself and be comfortable in your own skin, love your own skin, right? And so in this chapter, she was talking about feminist manhood, and in regards to how society is ran on. A lot of relationships are in this dominator role, man and woman relationships specifically, or any not even man to man, women. It's a lot of times. She said a lot of relationships it's a constant power struggle, where I would speak from the man aspect, where in my relationships, in my past relationships, I try to control and assert my dominance, and when that wasn't respected, I felt my manhood threatened, I felt my identity threatened, and I acted out in ways I am not proud of, right? So I was reading this chapter, I was like, whoa, that it was upsetting me when she put a name. Now, she didn't upset me, but it gave me like a revelation, like, okay, I was acting out in this way, a dominator role. And as trying to act out in a dominating role, when you act out in this way, when you're trying to constantly afflict control over something, manipulate or control over something, whether that's a woman or anything, there's no way that there could be true love or trust in that relationship. Instead of running on the fuel, will be fear instead of love in that relationship. And so that was very eye-opening to me. And I was like, okay, so what's the answer? You know what I mean? Like, I was getting irritated. I'll be like, y'all watching this video, I gave y'all the answer how to self-love yourself, love thyself. I gave y'all the answer to that already, right? That's the first step, to constantly educate yourself. When you love yourself, you know, I'll get into that. But I was like, what the fuck, what's the answer, Belle? What's the answer, Miss Hooks? And she was like, the answer to this, or something that we can do to alleviate this pain of this power struggle in relationships, this dominator role, this dominator model that patriarchy, or America specifically, not even just America, but we enforce. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, okay, now I'm just playing. It is raining though, so I'm gonna start walking. Instead of trying to do this role, damn, bro, fuck. I'm so annoyed. Okay, let me get back into it. So instead of trying to be in the dominant role, we grasp onto something called the partnership role. The partnership model, not the role, partnership model is where instead of focusing on control, we're focusing on connecting, right? And I was like, I love that, right? And it's the fact where it is a model that is at its essence, it is about interbeing and interdependency, saying that it is okay to rely on another person, and you rely on that person. It's like a relationship, a partnership. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a partnership with somebody in the business, right? You be like, all right, Rob, or all right, Jill, can you do this while I take care of this? And even though y'all might be doing different tasks, y'all are still uplifting the business. So it's the same thing in a relationship. Like, all right, Bob, all right, Mary, whatever the hell may be, you take care of the kids, I'll make dinner, right? The dude gonna make dinner, whatever the case may be. I don't give a fuck about the sex, the gender role, you know. But at the end of the day, they're uplifting the main thing, their relationship. They're uplifting their love. And I really, really love that. And so my brain, what I love about reading is that I start coming up with my own ideas. She said that's like a relationship between two people, but I was thinking about how that partnership model can be implemented within ourselves as just human beings, as like one person. Because I was talking to my ex, and she explained to me, one of her very, you know, aware and educated friends, they were saying that we're never truly alone because we have relationships with ourselves. I'm like, oh, I didn't really get it then. I mean, I got it. I ain't gonna lie, I understood it. But this idea of being in a partnership with yourself made me think about self-love in a different way. In the sense of, like, wow, I can be in partnership with my love. I can connect with myself. And once you connect with yourself on the deepest level, once you see that you're valuable and worthy on the deepest level, that'll start to reflect in your outer relationships, right? But it starts within here first. It's your inner relationship. It's your inner partnership first that you need to cultivate and I would say feel. I like to say you feel with it. You know, you don't mutilate your emotions, which patriarchy tends to promote, especially amongst men. In order for us to control our emotions, we often kill them. Even as a young kid in middle school, I think it was high school, I wrote in poetry, I was like, I'm going to put my feelings on a noose and hang them. You know, and what I was doing there, without me being aware of it, I was suppressing a part of my humanity. And that's like one of the most damaging things you can do as a person. And that's why we see a lot of violent men, a lot of unhappy men, frustrated, confused men, because a lot of them are not functioning as whole human beings because they're so quick to shut off their own emotions, right? And so instead, if we develop the model of loving ourselves, the partnership model, we will see a lot more connectedness within ourselves and with other people. And then, you know, I love this spiritual journey, I love this emotional journey, but then being real, you know, I was watching Von Sukkot, he was saying, at the end of the day, you still gonna have to pay your rent. And so the thing that, you know, people that are really money focused, right, that's not everything at all. You know, you shouldn't put any of your self-worth in that, you know, that futile thing, money, because, you know, it's bullshit at the end of the day. But if you could connect with yourself on the deepest level as you can, it's the process, and keep progressing day by day, then you can connect with others. And then connecting with others, you know what that's called in the business world? That's networking. And I was talking to my ex, and it's so funny. I have a problem with networking because I don't like depending on other people. And you know where that comes from? Patriarchy. It's like, bruh, it's very irritating because a lot of the ways we're supposed to interact and love each other, be in communities, shit, as human beings has been dehumanized, killed, mutilated, constantly suppressed by patriarchy, by white supremacy, by a lot of different factors. But it's just like, the way I look at networking now, it's like, bro, I'm literally trying to connect with somebody, and I can help him or her or them. They can help me. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a pride thing. So I just wanted to share that message with y'all. I hope that made sense. To love yourself, all that means to love thyself. It's part of it most of it, just seeing yourself as worthy and valuable regardless of the situation. And then being able to connect and love yourself completely, accepting yourself completely. And loving yourself, if y'all want some hard examples, is taking care of yourself, listening to your emotions, doing shadow work, working out, educating yourself. You know what I mean? Having a shower routine, lighting some candles, meditate. It's a lot of different ways you can love yourself, but get to that self-actualization and actually become yourself, and your world will shift, your life will change in so many different ways. And I just want to end this video by saying I love y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all do something that just uplifts y'all in some way. Y'all be abundant, man. Keep imagining. Keep being great. I'll catch y'all later. Bye. If y'all made it to the end of the video, I would appreciate if you subscribe. If you like the content, subscribe. If you like me, subscribe. Y'all have a good day.